Hey guys, good evening all. I hope I'm audible to you all. Good evening, everybody. Post your good evenings in your chat box, everyone. Yes, I'm starting to get good evening. Hi, Keshava Raja. Good evening, Adhikari, Kartika, Sridhar, Sneha, Piyanshi. Hello, Priscilla, James, Shubham, Navneet. Hi. What about the others, guys? Hi, Shashri, Alekhya, Bhavik. Hi, Arjun. Hi, Sonal, Sweta, Kirti. Sridhar, you already been with us for the summer coaching, so you know this is all about placements, how to prepare for placement training. Hi, Harsha, Gayatri, Naveen, Kunika. Hello, good evening. Setu, hi. So good to see you all here. Yeah, hi, Achal. After a small break, we are back with a placement class, and we call it Masterclass, and I like the name. Yes, definitely, Naveen. We'll definitely assist you for placements. Hi, good evening, Sudarshan. Sai Subhashita, good evening. Uh, yeah, all these days we were busy handling the summer coaching for placements, and I think now it's time to get back to the drawing board. Hi, Lakshman. And yeah, so good to see so many people out here. Good evening, Syed. Good evening, Boneshwari. Right, what about the rest of the people out here? Good evening, everybody out there. Yes, I know it's Saturday. Sad to sit in a class and listen about placements, but it's okay because I think this is high time you listen to such classes. Yes. Hey, Gaurav. Good evening, Sandeep. Anjan. Good evening, Syed. Good evening, Pavitra. Hi. Kshitij, hello. Right. So, as I said, it's good to see you all here. Oh, thanks, Naveen. Hello, Naman. Right. Amazing weather out here in Bangalore, guys. A bit of a drizzle couple of hours back. And so the summer has ended and the monsoon has started. I hope the weather is out there awesome too for you all. And I'm waiting for some more people to join the class, and we will start the session right away because it's 7:01. And yeah, um, to give you some insights, there are some 487, 88 people attending this session, and I'm safely assuming that it's going to shoot up uh, moving forward. Yes, Manisha, I look forward to. I believe, I hope, I certainly will give a wonderful session. I believe. Let's go on, guys. So, all right, if you're watching this session on your mobile, there'll be two icons. One is hand raise, and other thing is a question mark. If you're watching it on the laptop, then there'll be a lot of other options, but mainly you guys focus on posting questions using the question box. And if you're using it mobile, click on the press on the question mark so that you can ask questions. I hope most of the people sorted it out already. And hand raised button will be there. So there will be a hand raised button where if you click on it, I'll know whether you're raising hand or not. So it's basically to check how attentive you are in class. All right, so can you all raise your hands now, guys? Can you all raise your hands? All right, I can see a lot of hand raises. Yes, yes. What about the others? All right, good. This is how it works, right? Great. So all set. Now a quick audio check. Uh, that's the formality, right? So here we go. Hi guys, am I audible? Yes. Right. So I'll close this. So 100% yes. So it's so good to see 100% in the screen. It's very rare. Okay. So every time when I ask this question, you don't see 100%. So yeah, good to see this 100% positive way to start the class, right? All right. So yes, guys. So all set now about me. I guess most of the people already know about me here. And my name is Pandala Raja, and yeah, a different name. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I have faced a lot of difficulties in telling my name to a lot of people since my childhood. Anyways, it's not my mistake. So yeah. All right, jokes apart, I've been training students in aptitude since 2011, right? Company specific training and general aptitude. I studied electrical and electronics engineering, and I'm sure a lot of my fellows are attending the session. So cheers to all engineers out there. I'm sure you guys are pumped up for the upcoming placement season in your college, as well as 2018 pass out students who have just cleared your, graduated, are looking forward for a lot of off-campus recruitments. And I'm sure this session is going to help you in understanding, laying things properly, right? So to get some understanding about you, I want to know this, right? Your year of pass out. All right, I'll end the poll in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, close. All right, so most of the people, majority, 77% of the people are from 2019 and 21% are from 2018. And I appreciate the 2% of 2020. Awesome, guys. You will go long way ahead, right? I'm sure you are starting very, very early, and it's great to see that. And 2019 people, yes, I know the feeling, and you guys are like, say, getting ready for the festival, right? Another 2 to 3 weeks, the placements will start in your campus. And 2018, I'm sure you guys are also looking forward for a lot of off-campus like Wipro, Infosys, a lot of off-campus they have been declaring in the off-late time. So I think that is also one of the reasons why you're here, to understand how to prepare for placements, right? So quick agenda of this session. What are we going to discuss in this session is the placement trends. I mean, the scenario, placement scenario, what's happening in 2018. And next big thing is all about aptitude. That's the masterclass actually. And third thing, the habit. Now, what should I do to get placed? That's something which is very, very important. And fourth, placement training. We got to discuss few things about the placement training. And fifth, question and answer. So I'll be taking questions from you guys, and I'll try to answer the questions which I know, which I don't know. I'll take it after this class, and I'll research on it, and I'll get back to you, right? So are you all ready? Right, everyone, hand raise please. Are you all ready, guys? Can we move ahead? Yes, great. Yes. So the first thing, placement trends, right? So I just wanted to say something about this because I was wondering, like, a lot of things have been changing in this last few months regarding the placement trends. And trust me, guys, a lot of things changed, right? Most of the tech companies are moving towards tech oriented recruitment. Earlier it was mostly aptitude focused, GD focused, interview focused, and back then 2008 to 11, less technical stuff. Of course there will be a technical interview round, but of late I've been seeing things that most of the tech companies are right now emphasizing more on your technical knowledge, right? As per the skill report of 2017, 19% of the that is out of your skills, your 19% of the skills are oriented towards technical. So what's that? For example, to give you some insights, recent sensation in placement industry is the TCS announcement, right? So TCS has changed its recruitment pattern by dividing the categories into four. One is TCS Innovator, which is like a super dream company, which will pay 9 to 11 lakhs per annum, right, for a fresher. Trust me, guys, this is amazing step by TCS. And TCS Digital, 7 to 7.5 lakhs per annum. TCS Ninja, which is a usual sorry, TCS things which will happen in the day one of many colleges, right? TCS Ninja, the older TCS recruitment thing, and TCS Smart, which is 2 to 2.5 lakhs per annum. So this is a very new thing, and all these four things involves a lot of coding, a lot of programming logic, and stuffs, right? So this is the change I've been telling, right? Till the last year it was just 30 questions, 35 questions, 80 minutes, and yeah, that's all. And one coding round was there, but 3 years back, no coding round, it's just aptitude, and after you get selected, you go to an interview. But now TCS is totally different, right? And so for 2008-19 pass out, there is a sweet news for you guys. TCS Digital, right? So TCS Digital is going to conduct, they're going to start their recruitment from the second week of July. So get ready, folks, right? If your college is accredited with TCS, and I'm sure this is going to be a big boost for you. All right, you have to start ASAP to prepare for this. And for 2018 people, I've got news for you too, right? Don't worry that you've just passed out of your college and you won't get the chance to attend all these four categories. Probably, I think you should focus on the first two categories more. So you will be getting a TCS National Qualifier test, which will be announced soon. And based on your results, you'll be taken into this four categories. So definitely there is a huge chance for all the people 2018 and 19, and the 2% of 2020 people, wait for it, more to come the next year, right? So similarly, I think you would know that Infosys and Wipro are doing a lot of massive off-campus recruitment drives in June and July. So as I said, a lot of things have changed, guys, in the recruitment patterns compared to the previous years. In a lot of placement drives, trust me, I don't know whether you will believe it or not, there is no GD anymore, right? A lot of companies have eliminated their GD rounds, and you know, that earlier GD round was elimination round. Now they eliminated the GD round only, and it was like, you know, the elimination round is now turning out to be the technical round, right? But one thing stays constant all over the years. That thing I'm sure I can tell, that one thing that stays constant all over the years. Right from my elder brother's engineering days to my engineering days to my fellow student engineering days, one thing is constant. Any guesses? What's that one thing? Fantastic. Sneha got it right. Yes, Pavitra, you're right. What is that one thing that is not changing? Yes, everyone got it right. Exactly. That's it. Not email, right? It's this aptitude, right? Whatever tech changes, whatever tech oriented recruitments are happening, that's okay. But the first round is always, at least some questions are from aptitude, and only when you clear the cutoff, only when you clear the first round, you will be able to go to the next round, which is the tech round. So aptitude is kind of, you know, even though the technical aptitude and coding has taken a front seat in the last few years, aptitude is always the game changer. You should always crack the first round and, you know, move on to the next, and that's the case with most of the companies, right? Now let me get this question straight. I'm very excited to ask this question. Yeah, this question, here we go. All right, I'll close the poll in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. So what do you think would be the majority here? Yes or no? Are you good in solving aptitude? What you would think as a majority? Yes. I think there should be third option, that is I don't know. All right, fine. Actually, I'll do that from the next time. Maybe the third option, I don't know whether I know aptitude or not. Fine. Yes. Okay, here is the result for you. 66% of the people are saying no, and 34% of the people are saying yes. That's great. 34% yes. And this result is not surprising at all, because as aptitude thing did not change over the years, the answer for this question also doesn't seem to change, guys. My elder brother, me, you, most of us will have problems with problem solving, right? I hope you guys understand this, which is aptitude, right? So I quickly wanted to know why it is happening like that, right? Since I've been in this industry for 7-8 years, right? I've always seen students in the same way. When I ask this question, this is the usual answer, right? I hate aptitude. I don't like aptitude, right? So all about aptitude. I just wanted to speak all about aptitude, since this is not TCS related class. This is not any company related class. This is a master class just to get things right, just to set things right. So yes, I want to speak about all about aptitude. So these are the 4 sections that we have to understand. quantitative aptitude, English, reasoning, and technical. Of late, as I said, technical has been included in some of the aptitude tests, so I've included it here. Right now, let me get this question for you. I've not added technical here, so just you know, conventional aptitude. And guys, you can select more than one answer here. So yeah. I'll close the poll in 5, 4, 3. If you want to change your mind, 2, 1. Your time is up. All right. 61% of the people are saying quants is difficult. 54% are saying verbal, and 28% reasoning. And I know this because reasoning, I don't think nobody gives a real thought about it, because reasoning, it's okay, blood relation, aunt of the uncle of the sister of the mother, I can answer this question, and north to south and south to west, I can answer this question. And if A sits next to the right of B and B sits third to the left of C, I can answer this question. So it's not difficult, but I can't answer what is the distance between my office to my home if I travel at 30 km/h, and I can't spot the error. So basically the problem, generally you can see the result. This is a general opinion, so it's not just about you. Most of the people feel that quants and verbal are the two sections which is very difficult to crack, and reasoning is slightly okay, right? That's the least priority, right? Now, yes, Prashant will be solving this, Prashant, so don't worry. What is quants actually? Quants is max, maybe, which most people can understand this way, right? So guys, I'll start with English, right? So I'm not going to teach any topics here, guys. So it's all about, as I said, it's getting things right. If you are looking for a problem solving class, this is not the class. I have a lot of my YouTube videos there. You can just go and check the problem solving and all those things. But this class is for, to understand, to get set things right. Got it? Now, coming to this English part, as I said, 54% of the people feel that English is difficult. Guys, English is about two things, right? English is about two things: speaking and writing. I hope you guys understand the difference. English is about two things: speaking and writing. So people who are good in speaking English need not be a good writer, and people who write badly need not be bad in speaking English. So if you have listened to this carefully, both were the same. So yeah, in my experience, the students who are not confident enough to speak English thinks that they can't solve English questions, right? Not really, right? In your class, uh, there would be a lot of instances where there would be a seminar, there would be a presentation, and your teacher, your professor would have asked you to come in front, and that 1 minute you would have thought, okay, all right, that 1 minute is your confidence, right? So it's not a problem of problem about your English. It's your problem about your confidence. If you hadn't thought that 1 minute, you might be great speaker. But here what I'm trying to say is, yeah, I hope I'm audible, guys, everybody. Yes, quick check, am I audible? Yes, right. Yes. So the students are not, confident enough to speak English, thinks that they can't solve English, as I said. Not really. Of course, both are interrelated, guys, but not the same. Uh, I'm not a great writer. I studied in my regional. I am from Tamil Nadu. I studied in a regional language. I started picking up English after watching a lot of good English movies, right? So it's about and also the experience. You go and stand in front of people and get tarnished, you get humiliated. You definitely, you learn a lot, right? You get your mistakes right on your head, and you shouldn't do that mistake. For example, I always remember this class. In Mysore, there is a beautiful campus called as SJCE, right? A very good college. in that college I was handling profit and loss class, and I was taking A's share and B's share, etc., etc. And suddenly all of the people started laughing, bursting out, right? And I was not knowing what was that. Then I realized it was not share, it is share. So in I have a native accent, right? That share, aeroplane kind of things will work, right? So that is a learning for me. I never pronounce share as share. It is share. So that's the learning. I hope you guys should see a lot of stages. English is easy to speak, but this class is not about speaking English. It's about writing English. It's about scoring good marks in English, right? I'm not here to teach you how to speak English. It's not a spoken English class, right? So with constant practice, exercises are different for speaking and writing, that is scoring more marks in aptitude English is very easy, guys. It's about getting the rules right? With constant practice you can be better scorer in English. There are only few rules in English, right? Irrespective of you speak or not, it's about understanding the rules and then applying the rules, then it's easy. Okay. Now, yes, can you guys see the video as in the screen is visible, right? People, it's not a video, right? It's static. Yeah. So guys, understand, don't think that English is difficult, right? You can just listen to the audio. Yes, it is visible, guys. The screen sharing is on. Yes, exactly. There is a Twitter handle there. All right. So it's about the priority again, what you want to do. You want to speak good English, or you want to score more marks in English aptitude. That matters. So get your objective clear. Do you want to score more marks in verbal section, or you want to speak English like Shashi Tharoor, right? Both are good, but get to know what you need and what you want, considering the time you have to set your career right, because we don't have time, right? Yes. Now coming to quants, right? 61% of the people said it's quants. All right, guys, do you remember this? What is this? There is something on the screen. There is something on your screen. May I know what is this? Yes. Yes, I've got a lot of answers. And trust me, guys, most of the answers are washing powder Nirma, right? It's not just Nirma. Yeah, doodh si safedi Nirma se aaye, right? Yes, it's, most of the answers I'm getting is not just Nirma, or it's not just washing powder. It is washing powder Nirma. Yes. Uh, do you see this ad every day in the television, guys? Do you see this ad every day in the television? No, right? No, nowadays not at all. Yes. Do you use Nirma in your house for washing? Absolutely no, right? I don't see it in the department stores even, right? uh, Maybe some places, yes. But how do you still remember this washing powder Nirma? How do you still remember this washing powder Nirma? It's just not Nirma. It's again, yes, song, advertisement, catchy song, the tagline, and a lot of mock ads, right? A lot of people mock this ad, and that's when people started subconsciously remembering it's not just Nirma, it's washing powder Nirma, right? So why this stuff now? Something random? No, it's not random. Uh, how many people remember, eighth multiplication table? Eighth multiplication table, 8 1 8 8 2 16. You can just raise your hands. You can just click on the hand raise button. How many of you remember eighth multiplication table? Yes, I can see, right? In fact, everyone, I can safely assume that everyone knows that eighth multiplication table, right? All right. How many of you people remember differential calculus, Fourier transform? How many of you remember? Right. So too much to ask for. Yes, I can see a little. Don't know. Not me. Yeah. So a little too much to ask for. So let's not go there. How many of you people remember calculating probability for, calculating probability for dice problems? Uh, yes, yes. Some people say yes, and some people say no. I forgot probability. Yes, yeah. Some people say I love probability. Some people say weak in maths. Yes, they just saying forgot. Right. Great. So what's the problem? There are two major problems, guys. There are two major problems I'm talking about here. There is all connecting the dots. You understand? I don't remember something called as Fourier transform. I don't remember something called as probability, but I remember eighth multiplication table. Maybe you can call it. It's basic. It's easy. It's simple. I love the teachers. I love the primary school maths teachers. So that's why I remember tables. All these things. But ideally, when you analyze this thing, it's about the way they teach, right? If you start hating your differential calculus M3 max teacher, then you will never learn differential calculus and Fourier transform, etc. And if you don't practice the way you learned, then you're not going to remember it subconsciously. For example, 8 multiplication table, right? You're learning one time and you love the teacher and she teaches awesome way, and you got to know 8 multiplication table, and if you're not going to practice that, you're not going to remember it for the lifetime. Now if I'm going to teach you the 323rd table, 323 into 1 323, 323 into 2 646, if I'm going to teach you that one time and I'm going to teach you in an awesome way, and you are not going to practice that, there is no point in learning. So you got it right. Both the thing matters. The basic thing, second point matters a lot. All right. So practice. Yes. Sai is saying I love my M1 teacher, but I ended up hating M1 just because you didn't know how to apply those things and practice. That's the reason. Maybe that should be the main reason. And yeah, so that's the reason. All right. So in this class, let's take up a challenge. Let's take up a promise. I'm going to teach you a probability concept, right? I'm going to teach you a probability concept, two dice problem, right? And let's keep a promise that we are not going to forget this lifelong, and we are going to practice this, and we are going to learn it in an awesome way. So learning it right and practicing it, let's see how difference what difference it is making, guys, right? So this is a probability two dice problem, and most repeated problems in most of the companies, probability, and especially for placements, you get this two dice problem, right? When two dice are rolled, they'll ask probability. So we are going to look at this problem now, right? Now this is your first question. What is the probability of getting a sum as 3 or 4 when two dice are rolled simultaneously? I'll give you a minute time for you to get your basics right, think about it, and answer. I'm sure it's a very easy question. Most of you people can answer this. Try it, guys, everybody. Yes, I've started getting answer. 1 by 6, 1 by 2, 5 by 36, 1 time, 3 by 36, 1 by 6. Yes. 0.125, just a division symbol. 5 by 36. Yes, most of you got it right. And some people are wondering how to solve it. Some people are wondering how to start. Some people are wondering what is this. So this is that, this is the reactions, right? Now the question is very simple. What is the probability? You know what is probability means, right? Probability is very simple. It is total possible events, and in the numerator it should be total favorable events. Total favorable events divided by total possible events. Total favorable events when I toss a coin is 2. Either it should be heads or tail, right? There are only two things that can happen when I toss the coin, right? And what is the probability of getting a head? Of course, in the two times, only one time is the event which is favoring me. So answer is 1 by 2. That's all. So it is basically total favorable events divided by total possible. Remember probability like this. Don't remember P of S, N of S, all these things. Again, it's the same thing, but let's not complicate it, right? Now, I have to first check, right? Hakshita is asking, what if the coin stands still? It's similar to what if Jack buys 60 watermelon in Max. So I can't answer that question. So yes, moving on to next thing. First, in probability, it is basically you have to find the total possible events. Now, when I roll two dice, when I roll a single die, right? How many possibilities can happen? How many events can happen, guys? When I roll a die, yes, that's six events. When I roll a single die, six events can be possible. When I roll two dice, how many events are possible? When I roll two dice, right? It's not 12, it is 36. For every six cases, you have another six case. For every six case, you have another six case. So basically, it is 36. For every one of the single die, you will have six combinations. For every two of the first die, you will have six combination. For every three of the first die, you have six combinations. Sorry, 666, right? So basically it is 36 events, right? Now I got my basics right. So basically there are 36 possible combinations. So this is the 36 possible combinations. If you want to know, this is how it works, right? 1 1 2 1 3 1 4 1 5 1 6 1 1 2 2 2, and it goes on like that. I don't want to sit and explain all the things, right? Yeah, yes, Shilpa, I'll explain you that how it works, right? You can just post it here, Asif. Right now there are 36 combinations here, so this will be my total possible events. So my total possible events will be 36. My question is, I'll check what is my favorable event. My favorable event should be sum as 3 or 4. So I should get 3 or 4. When I roll this two dice, both the number, if I add it, I should either get 3 or 4. Now I'm going to check here how many threes I'm getting. So I'm getting here, this is 1 3, this is 1 3, 2 plus 1 1 plus 2. Do I find any threes other than this two? No, right? I don't find threes other than this two. So basically it is 2 by 36. The number of times I'm getting 3 is, out of 36 events I get 2 times 3. Now what about 4? Let's see 4. Let's see 4. So I get 4 here once, I get 4 here the second time, and I get 4 here the third time. So 1 2 3, there are 3 times I'm getting 4. So it is basically 3 by 36. So basically in digital electronics, you would have known AND gate, OR gate. So OR is basically what? It is addition, right? OR is basically addition, right? Yes. So 2 by 36 plus 3 by 36, basically the answer is 5 by 36. You got it right. It's very simple. It's very simple. But of course, in TCS, Infosys and all, they won't ask this easy question, guys. Trust me. Definitely the competitive level will be a little bit higher. So you have to step up. But this is the basic. You understood, right? I have to find the total possible events. Then I'll check what is the question. In the question, the favorable events are sum as 3 or 4. So I'll just check that. Now this is picture. If you want to write, you can just write it as 2 comma 1, 3 comma 1, 4 comma 1, 5 comma 1. This will be the combinations. You have to write 36 combinations if you want to do that, but you need not do that. But when you go slightly higher level question, can I safely assume that this is slightly a higher level question compared to the first question? What is the probability of getting a sum as multiple of 3 or 4 when two dice are rolled simultaneously? Can you guys answer? Can you guys answer? Yes, everybody, I want you guys to check. I have given you a clue. The clue is very simple. It's not a clue, that's the solution. You just have to visually be very strong and calculate it and tell me the answer. What will be the answer? What is the probability of getting a sum as a multiple of 3 or 4 when two dice are rolled simultaneously? What is the probability of getting a sum as a multiple of 3 or 4 when two dice are rolled simultaneously? I'm getting 5 by 36, 1 by 36, 1 by 9, 1 by 6 as the very frequent answers. 10 by 36, 3 by 36, 8 by 36, 1 by 9. Shaikh, you're saying my voice is not audible. Am I audible, guys? Everybody? Yes, yes. 1 by 4. Okay. 8 by 9. Arjun, please check your network. 1 by 36. Shweta has a good question, but during exam I will not be having this diagram, so how will I calculate? Yes, Shweta, you won't be having, but I'm going to teach you an easy way to calculate, don't worry. All right, so I'll pause this. My voice is breaking, is it? Little. Vishnu, okay. Guys, for people, okay, I think I'll check my internet connection. All right, my internet is fine, guys. Yeah, so yeah. Great. Okay, you can stop posting, guys. I'm not going to check the question box now. I'm going to solve this question for you. So please listen. You can stop posting the question, right? Now, what is the probability of getting a sum as a multiple of 3 or 4? So earlier question was, what is the probability of getting a sum as 3 or 4? But here, there is a slight inclusion, right? What is the probability of getting a multiple as a multiple of 3 or 4? Now, I have to check what is a multiple of 3. What is a multiple of 3? 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, what is the next? 18, and it goes on, right? I don't want to worry about these all because it is only till 12, right? 6 and 6, it's only till 12. Now, what about the other thing? 4, it is 4, 8, 12, right? If 2 dice are rolled, the maximum sum I can get is 12. So that's why I'm stopping till 12. So I have to check how many times I'm getting 3, how many times I'm getting 6, how many times I'm getting 9, how many times I'm getting 12, how many times I'm getting 4, how many times 8, and how many times 12, right? And then add all this thing and get the answer. Add all this thing divided by 36, I'll get the answer, right? So this is a TCS question, guys. If you want to search, if you don't believe me, you can search this question. This is a TCS question, right? Now I'm going to teach you one method, right? You are going to tell that method, right? I'm just going to guide you, right? You're going to tell one easy method which is going to help you remember this 2 dice problem lifelong. Trust me, this is how it's going to work, and you will solve this problem without this diagram, without solving like 2 1 3 1 and all in just 20 seconds, right? Here is how it works, right? So let's understand what's happening here in this 2 dice, right? If you watch this closely, right, the least sum is 2 and the largest is 12. Am I right? Yes, exactly, Roshni, you're right. 2 appears one time, 12 appears one time, right? 2 appears one time and 12 appears one time. What about the sum 3? The sum as 3, it happens twice. It happens twice. Guys, I'm not checking the chat box since I don't have enough space in my window. I'm closing the chat box now. So if you have any questions, please post it after this question, right? I'm not going to look at the chat box, right? Now, number 4, right? If you see number 4, it'll happen 3 times. Number 5, right? If you check number 5, it'll happen 4 times, and number 6, it'll happen 5 times, and number 7, it'll happen 6 times. Number 7, it'll happen 6 times. Now again, going in a reverse way, number 8 will happen 5 times, number 9 will happen 4 times, and this will happen 3 times, 2 times, and 1 time. So this is the pattern which we already know. There is no trick here. This is the pattern which we already know, right? So what I'm going to do here is I'm just going to write this pattern in an easier way, right? So since it repeats twice, I'm going to write it in an easier way. So this is 2, because 2 is the smallest number. When I add this 2 dice, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. 12 is the maximum sum I can get when I add roll 2 dice, right? Now 2 and 12 happens only once. Out of 36 times, 2 will happen only once, and also 12 will happen only once. That's what we saw here, right? And what about 3 and 11? It will happen only twice. If I ask you a question, what will be the probability of getting a sum as 3 if I roll 2 dice? It will only be 2 times, right? Right? That's what we saw. It will only be 2 times here, right? Similarly, for 11 also, it is only 2 times. For 4, it is 3 times. For 5, it is 4 times. For 6 and 8, it is 5 times. And for 7, it is 6 times. Here we go. We have sorted the probability of 2 dice problem. That's easy, right? Mohammed Shifan, 12 will not happen 2 times, right? It's 6 and 6 will make it 12. That's all, right? So this is it, guys. Now answer this question. What is the probability of getting a sum as 3 or 4 when 2 dice are rolled? I know 3 is 2 times and 4 is 3 times. So totally 5 out of 36, and that's my answer, right? As simple as that. It won't take more than 5 seconds for me to answer this question if I remember this triangle. You got it, right? So you guys understand, right? It's as simple as that. So it's all about this triangle. I didn't form this triangle. It's because I know this pattern. I was able to tabulate this pattern into a triangle. You got it? Yes, everybody out there? Yes. So some people are saying this is simple, is only for simple problem, right? And there is a mistake in this diagram. I'm sorry, guys. Here it should be 5. Is not 6, right? So there is no 2 12s. There is a mistake. This should not come. Should be 5. I hope you guys got it. Yeah. Now let's solve for this method, right? How easy? Let's see. Multiples of 3 or 4. So 3, it means what? I have to check 3, 6, 9, and 12. 4 means I have to check 4, 8, and 12. So I know this, right? I'll quickly, if you're not sure, quickly draw 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 should come here. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So 2 and 12 happens 1 time, 3 and 11 happens 2 times, 4 and 10 happen 3 times, 5 and 9 happens 4 times, 6 and 8 happens 5 times, and this is 6 times. So 3 happens twice, 6 happens 5 times, 9 happens 4 times, and 12 happens once. So this is 12 times. So 3 multiples of 3 will be 12 by 36, right? Let's go to multiples of 4. 4 will happen 3 times, right? And 8 will happen what? How many times? 5 times. And 12 will happen 1 time. So 9 out of 36. Now you have to be very careful what you should do, because we are calculating the probability of 12 twice. So I'll remove that probability once. So basically 12 by 36 plus 9 by 36 minus 1 by 36, right? So what's the answer, guys? It is 20 by 36. Yes. So 20 by 36, 4 table, which is nothing but 5 by 9. That is your answer. Yes. Okay. Why are we subtracting at the last? Okay, I'll repeat it. Don't worry. Simple. Let's take this Venn diagram, guys. Let's take this Venn diagram, right? I'm adding this, say this circle is A and this circle is B. I'm adding A once. I'm adding A. I want to take A, right? I want to take A. If I want to take A, I'll take this place as well as this place, right? So I'm taking A. Now I want to take B. So if I want to take B, I'll take this place as well as this place, right? So I'm adding B. Now what happens is that I'm adding this intersection twice. So that's why I'll remove it one time. You got it, right? Why I'm removing this? Because I'm adding this intersection twice. So that's why I removed 12 once, because I added 12 twice, because 12 is a common multiple of 3 as well as 4, right? So if you go here, if you check this probability chart, right, 3 will happen 2 times, that's a multiple of 3. 6 will happen 5 times, and 9 will happen 4 times, and 12 will happen 1 time. Am I right? Am I right, guys? Yes, everybody out there? So what is the answer? Multiples of 3 will be 12 times. Now coming to multiples of 4, 4 probability of 4 is 3 times. Probability of 8, right? Because 8 is a multiple of 4. I have to add that also, is 5. Probability of 12, because 12 is also a multiple of 4, is 1. So it is 9. So probability of getting a sum as multiple of 3 is 12. Probability of getting a sum as multiple of 4 is 9. So answer will be 12 plus 9 by 36, which is 21 by 36, will be wrong. Why? Because I'm adding this 12 double time, so I have to remove that one. So it is 21 by 36 minus 1 by 36. So the answer is 20 by 36, which is 5 by 9. Now any two dice problem, if it comes in your exam, right, remember this triangle. Don't sit and waste your time by drawing this. Of course you won't do that, I'm sure. Don't waste your time by sitting and doing 2 comma 1. Okay, this is a 3 multiple, 1 comma 2 is a 3 multiple, then 2 comma 4 is a 3 multiple, 4 comma 2 is a 3 multiple. It is going to take a lot of time, guys, trust me. This is the way you learn two dice problem. Now people are asking about 3 dice. Now this is a problem with you. Okay, now you learned this, now you're not going to practice. If you're not going to practice, you're not going to learn this, right? So make sure you solve 4 or 5 problems using this two dice problem, and that's when you will be learning, right? Yes. Now I hope you guys got it right. Yes, everybody, any doubts? Yes, great. Great, awesome. Now coming to the main important phase of this class, right? I just wanted to show you, right? Remember, this is the way you learn. This is the way you learn aptitude. This is the way we teach aptitude, right? If you ask your friends who attended our summer coaching for placements, they'll tell the same. And a lot of people are already attending this. So don't worry, because you missed it again. There is a batch to which is coming up, so that is different. Why don't we learn and upskill this way is a problem, right? Now coming to this, the habit, which is boredom based addiction. Maybe this is something which I wanted to tell to my fellow students, my students. If I had a brother who was doing a 2019 engineering, who's a 2019 engineering pass out, I'd be telling the same thing to him. There are two important things, guys: boredom based addiction, right? You know, we are bored actually, right? If I take this two dice problem for another half an hour, you might feel, hey man, who will sit and think about rolling two dice when I have to watch the latest episode of, Game of Thrones or Breaking Bad or, Big Boss, right? So that attitude should go out, because when people are bored, they become problematic. You waste more time, you consume excuses, and it brings you fear and negativity, and you would have seen that in your classes sometimes, right? Now on the other hand, addiction is different. So this thing, uh, maybe I can ask you a poll question. Probably that would get some insights for me. What is your addiction? Probably I can't launch all the things, right? But there are a few options which I have. What is your addiction? Right. Great. Okay, I'm going to close the poll in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Guys, should I share this poll? Do you want me to share this poll? Are you excited to know what is the result? Yes? Yes. Right. No surprises. No surprises. Studying is the highest chosen option. Studying, right? So people have chosen studying as your addiction. Great. Good to know, guys. Uh, yeah, yeah. So I'm lying. So here we go. This is the poll result. As you expected, social media. Fantastic. 50% of the people are saying social media, which includes Facebook, which includes Instagram, which includes what else? I don't know. I'm not in any of the other things. So yeah, 50% of the people, and it's that's the addiction, right? Because we are not bored there, because we have amazing content, video to video, video after video, video after video, video after video about different things, right? Yes, TV series, recent stuffs for a lot of people. Watching sports at fine at least for some time, and 6% of the people have chosen studying. Fantastic. I wish to see that 6% of the people, guys. Amazing. And 15% others, it involves all the other things, right? So this is the case with a lot of people. Now you saw the general opinion, right? Addiction is good, guys. First a little, then some chunks, and then big blocks of your time. But if your addiction is good, then it's actually good. Now some people are asking how to get rid of this addiction. I'm not I don't know, guys. I'm not I don't know how to get rid of this addiction. I'm not conducting a rehab, but I'm sure this is something which is actually spoiling. Guys, make your boredom for good things as your addiction. For example, a lot of people hate aptitude test. Why? Even I hated aptitude, because there was nobody who taught me how to solve the real problems. Because aptitude is real problem. When John buys 60 watermelons, people mock at that, but that's a real problem. Why does he buy 60 watermelons, and what does he do with that? Okay, he's going to sell the 60 watermelons with 50% profit, right? Now you have to think about this as a real problem. Okay, John is selling this as 60% profit. Now what will happen if he loses 25% of the watermelons while he's transporting it? Now that's a real problem, guys, really, right? Guys, every aptitude problem, certain problem you can't do that. Logarithms, or some topics may be a little difficult, but most of the aptitude is a real problem. Nobody taught me how to understand, maybe you too. Nobody taught me how to communicate, maybe you too, for you too, right? So nobody taught me how to understand a problem. That's a very important problem. So the stuff is I was being taught to do, I did not like it, right? That may cause the boredom. And I believe it's the same with most of the people. There are 786 people who are attending this session now. You know what? Trust me, guys, the way you learn is something which matters a lot. That's boredom or addiction, it's your choice, but this is the only way to learn. You love what you learn. That's very important. Now when you ask me why it is V is equal to IR, they teach me V is equal to IR in my electrical engineering class. I should have asked the question why it is V is equal to IR, right? If I had asked that question, I would have been a master in my electrical subject, but I didn't ask. So if I ask a question, you ask a question, there we go. Slam it, guys. That's how you make it, right? You continuously ask question, guys. That's something which is very important. That's when you learn, right? So for example, when you ask why should I use a backtracking algorithm here, you should, you would be an engineering at Google, right? Engineer, you would be an engineer at Google, right? So the question you ask matters. So some people are saying vegetarian is equal to V is equal to IR. So that's how I also learned, guys. So that's all shortcuts, right? But what I'm saying is make good addiction, guys. That's something which is very important. When you commit to something, little gifts starts automatically showing up, and it's a phenomenal thing. Trust me, it has happened in my whole career. when I fully commit, somebody will bring me something. For example, just like how you are attending this session now, it's because of your commitment to sit and spend on this live session on a Saturday evening when the other classmates is busy doing something else. It means you have taken a massive step. It means this is your commitment. This is your small opportunity. This is your small gift. So yeah, that's something which you have to work on, right? And right. So I know it's time, guys. Yes. Okay, we can study later. Okay, somebody is saying we can study later. Okay, guys, see, see, the point is, I remember this when I asked my friend, why are you not saving money? He said one philosophical answer, great answer. The person who saves money are the people who don't believe that they can't make money later. That is the answer he gave, right? Interesting, right? The same thought in different words. Who don't study? Those who feel that we can't study later. Basically, that's how I can put it. It's good, but it's very, very dangerous, right? Because that's the truth, right? This is what is happening with most of the people. Procrastinate, right? We keep it late. It might work for the experienced guys, not for the freshers. You guys are freshers. You guys are fresh people. Don't do not procrastinate. Do not keep it late. Just start it, because when you procrastinate, boredom comes into the picture. That will cause you different addiction, which is not going to help you set up a career. You're going to spend next 40 years in your the way you start matters a lot. 40 years of career matters a lot. The way you start matters a lot. So the time is now. Hurry, guys, right? If you punch on anything long enough, you get things right. Punch hard, persistently, see the magic. Yeah. So that's what I wanted to say. The time is now, right? For example, this is the dominoes effect. Make sure you line up your objectives in the right way. That's going to be very, very important, because this is a fantastic thing I really like always take, right? So dominoes, a geometric progression, right? If you see this, the first dominoes is just 2 inches tall, and the Lon Whitehead, or the Journal of Physics, what study he did is, the next dominoes will be twice as much as the first dominoes. The next dominoes, for example, here, if there is a dominoes, it'll be twice as much here. The next will be twice as much, and the next will be twice as much. He was, right, doing a geometric progression like this. The 18th domino, right, 18th domino was the size of Leaning Tower of Pisa, right? 18th domino was the size of Leaning Tower of Pisa. And as said, what is a domino? Domino is you would have seen, right, in a game where they will arrange something. This is a domino, right? This is a domino. When you arrange something, right, it'll one touch, everything will go off, right? And 23rd was the Eiffel Tower, and 31st domino was the Mount Everest. Mount Everest. It was as big as Mount Everest, and you could see the 57th domino is almost the distance to the moon. Now nobody would have thought that, right? It just started with, you know, 2 inches, 2 inches, right? So it's about what you do in the first place. Now, some people are asking, what is the use of this in placement? Sahitya, the answer is, it is geometric progression. And if you don't know geometric progression, you will not understand this, right? So make sure you learn everything. This is more of philosophical thing rather than aptitude. You just have to understand what is ahead of you, right? So post your questions, guys. I'm done with the class. I hope you guys, yeah. All right. I'm in a confusion whether I should go for software or, Naveen, you can probably call me. I'll probably help you on deciding your career. Tips for these maybe TCS Digital is a test. So TCS Digital is going to come to a lot of colleges in the starting from second week of July. So yes. Okay, please tell about batch 2, Vinay. Okay, batch 2. Okay, guys. Sir, can you please say your YouTube channel name? My YouTube channel name is Face Prep, Yogita. Face Prep. Type Face Prep, subscribe to it. You will get to know a lot of amazing videos. Right. This is Digital Ninja. I'm not sure about it exactly. Once they release it, we'll be the first people, first one to let you guys know. Right? Yes. Okay, guys. So a lot of people asked about the batch 2. So we are starting the placement training online live classes batch 2, right? After the first batch, the summer coaching has ended. It's gonna end, right? So we are, a lot of people requested for the second batch, so we are starting batch 2. It's going to be live classes like this. We will be teaching aptitude the same way, right? All the topics, technical, all the topics. It's going to be live classes. You need not go anywhere, you need not come anywhere. So here is the, placement training live class, 72 hours of live class. It's including aptitude and technical. So it's going to be daily 3+ hours of live classes, guys. We'll be covering all the concepts, and we'll be solving questions, and after each session we'll be giving you a mock test for the section we covered. For example, if I handle time and work today, I'll be giving a mock test on time and work immediately after the session, right? Right. So what is good option, IT or any code company? Kunika, again, Kunika, this is a very personal question. I can answer only after knowing your dreams. Our college will not be get good company. So how to attend good MNC? You will get a lot of opportunities off campus. Don't worry. I don't have much extracurricular. I'm passing in 2019. Divya, need not worry about what you don't have. Just understand what you have and work on it. If it, can you watch it whenever? Yes, you can watch it whenever you want. Right. So this is cost and time of this coaching class. Weekday, it starts from July 16th, guys, Monday to Friday, 5 to 8 after your college. I'm sure this is the habit that you have to make it. And weekend, for example, if you're not able to if you're not able to attend the class on weekday, you can select the weekend batch. And yeah, can you please tell about IELTS and GRE exam? I'm not great with GRE and IELTS, Nikhila. I'm sorry. Probably I can connect you with different experts of my team. They can help you. Need to enter gaming industry. What should I learn extra along with C? Swapnil, I'll connect you with my technical trainer. You can please contact us. Yes, technical means coding, C, Java. So this is the offer, guys, for you all. A lot of people are asking any offer. So this is the offer, guys, for you. How to prepare well in short time. Aishwarya, well, I don't know the definition of well, but you can't do it in short time. You need at least a span of 1 month, 1.5 months to get all the concepts and then practice. Will there be any coaching for mechanical engineering budget? Mechanical engineering, we're going to coach only aptitude and technical. Technical means C, and data structures. We are not going to go in mechanical. Senthuran, I missed your question. Please ask your question. Do you teach aptitude for civil service exam like UPSC? No, Shilpa, we don't do that. Attending placements where Qualcomm comes here. Can you please tell repeated questions? I can't tell the repeated questions now. So maybe you can, individually ask in Face Prep. There is a discussion forum. You can ask that. Theme of the class, it's going to be online class, guys. Yes, TCS Digital, how different is from TCS Ninja? TCS Digital is more of product. TCS Ninja is more of service. Training for software, yes, this word works. These are questions. Please post it in Facebook discussion forum for repeated question, guys. I don't have it right away, but yeah. Radha, please post it. I'm very sorry I missed your question. I'm really sorry for it. Yeah. 6 CGPA, I'll be able to get placed in any. Definitely, CGPA doesn't matter. Of course, for on-campus, certain companies eligibility does matter, but the end, it's more about your skills. Yes. So people are asking to show the mobile number. Yeah, this is my mobile number and WhatsApp. You can probably post it. Your doubts, I'll definitely try my level best to answer all this. Yes. Yes, Nikhila, that's enough. Okay, do you have any technical training for civil engineering? No, we don't have technical training for civil. So I'll just show you the page here. All right. So this is the page, guys. Probably I'll post the link in the chat box where you can just go and check out this course for people who are asking about this. For the other people, is there any training for mechanical? No, guys, we don't do mechanical code training. We just do software gate training. No. Could I know your qualification? I'm an engineer, electrical and electronics engineer. That's it. Yeah. Yeah, of course, I love aptitude. I love teaching aptitude. Yes. Uh, Tell something about off-campus drives conducted in 2018. Harshita, a lot of companies are piled up. Wipro is going to conduct. Infosys is happening. So yes, thanks, Arjun. Yes, mechanical students also can get placed in TCS Digital Gopinath. To make engineers join. How to crack Code Vita. Code Vita. That's we have a set of repeated questions. Probably you can post it in Facebook. Probably will help. Facebook app, yes. How to apply for our off-campus core companies. Ayush, you have to keep looking at the job portals. Our face prep, we do update about the job off-campus core companies every now and then whenever we get any opportunities. Yes. Zoho, amazing company to work for. Work hard. Tips, right? Be confident. That's what I can say. Are you going to teach an online class? Yes, Harsha, it's going to be online class. Please, why should mechanical guy want to read C programming? Because if you want to attend C, programming companies, service-oriented software companies, you should know some programming language. Yes, Imran, somebody asked 54% mechanical job. Yes, you can get it. Shweta, no, not all shortcuts will be there in face prep app. Yes, we'll be teaching all the shortcuts in the live class. Interview process of Zoho, right? So we have an aptitude round. You just can check the face prep thing. I'm not exactly, I don't remember it, but I've seen that there. Uh, can we get any job in IT industry without technical knowledge? No, it's very hard. Do we have mock interview? Yeah, no. No, we will be helping you with that interview tips. Interview process of Odisha. I'm not sure, Roshni. Is GD more important to focus on rather than technical? No, Shubham. Technical is very important. What is the difficulty level of aptitude music, my Shurya? It's a medium. It's not difficult than TCS. What's interview process of LT and TCS? Madurai Das. You can check the face prep forum where we'll have interview thing. C programmers for engineers. That's what I said. If you want to get into IT companies, you have to go for C programming or any programming language, right? Will you cover technical part as well? Yes, we'll be covering technical part. Yes. So guys, this is the coupon code place 50. Use this coupon code and the early bird access offer will end by tomorrow, 1st July. I'm sure this is going to be a awesome training for you if you want to enrich your aptitude skills. This is the class. It's going to be really helpful. You can ask from your friends who have attended the summer coaching batch one. Yeah, right. So thanks a lot, guys. It was awesome session. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you have any doubts, you can post it in face prep forum discussion forum. I'll show you how to post it in face prep discussion forum. You go to faceprep.in, right? Yes, Bala Venkatesh, I didn't understand. You can go to faceprep.in. You can add a discussion and discuss. You will get answers for all the questions, right? Yes, Ayush, that's more than enough. Right. So thanks a lot, guys. I hope you guys like the session. All the best. Thank you. Thank you, Shilpa, Ayush. Bye. Good night, Santuran. Thanks a lot, Ramnik. Thank you, Harshita, Ramiza, Arun, Gayatri. Great having you guys in session. Thanks, Harshita. Thank you. Good night. Thanks, Ashwini. Thanks a lot. Have a great night, guys. Have a great weekend ahead, and have a great month ahead. Awesome. Enjoy.